What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Rust to Riches video. In today's video, we're going to find an old car and we're going to fix it up. Let's go! So we are back, and it looks like I have found a nice vehicle hiding over here behind this house. A beautiful Ford Mustang Boss. What do you guys think? This looks awesome. Very rusty, very beaten up. Perfect for today's challenge. So let's try and get it started. And let's go. Alright, let's get it started. Come on. One more time. There we go. We got it started. Let's drive it back to the festival. So beautiful Boss Mustang. This is going to turn out real nice. Beautiful sound already. But we're definitely going to give it some more horsepower. Maybe even the supercharger. I think American cars sound really nice with the superchargers added on as well. So let's get it back there and get this thing fixed up. Foot to the floor. We're just down the road from the festival, so we'll be there in no time. Oh, we got a car right behind us as well. And guys, let me know, what is your favorite Mustang? Write it down in the comments below. I'd like to hear what you think is a good Mustang. This is definitely one of my favorite classics. Alright, we're almost at the festival now. Let's take it inside and get it fixed up. Oh, definitely need some brakes. So let's have a quick look around the vehicle before we get started. Very rusted Mustang we got here today. I love the back window though, it looks really nice. Let's jump into the passenger seat and have a little look on the inside. That nice classic interior. So let's get started. So we're going to start with upgrades and tuning. Let's go into the custom upgrades. So first of all, we are going to add ourselves a little racing intake. We're going to add the racing exhaust, and I think we're going to add a camshaft. There we go. I don't think I'm going to add much more here. Maybe let's have a look at the carburetors. Let's add... Yeah, we're going to add the racing carburetors as well. And then before we move on, I'm going to go into here. We're going to add a supercharger. And then we're going to go back and add the racing supercharger to give us that nice supercharger whine. There we go. That'll be perfect. After that, we're going to go into our brakes. I'm going to put on the racing brakes just to give us a little bit extra braking power. For the suspension, we are going to give it a racing suspension to drop it down a little bit. And then we're going to put on the anti-roll bars for this car as well. Okay, there we go, anti-roll bars. Then we're going to lighten the vehicle a little bit so we can get a little bit extra power and speed. And then down here, we're going to go racing clutch. We are going to go racing transmission. We are going to go racing driveline. And we are going to go racing differential. So once we got that out of the way, it's time for us to have a look at the rims. We're going to have a look over here. And I'm going to try and keep that classic look. So I was thinking maybe something along the lines of this. This could look quite nice. Or let's see what other options we've got. Oh, maybe something like these. Let's see. I think we're going to go with something like this. This looks pretty good. Let's change the size of the rims. The front rim, we're going to go up maybe... We're going to maybe go up to the... Let's go 16s. And then on the back, we are going to go with 18s on the back. On the front, I think, you know what? Let's go up one more. Let's put it on 18s as well. Nice big rims. Let's bring the back out a little bit. And then let's go to the tires. Let's see. Classic white walls. I think we're going to try with the white walls. We'll see how it looks. Rear tire, we're going to make a little bit bigger as well. Front tire, we're going to keep it the same. So I think that's going to be nice for the rims. The aero, I'm not going to add the Forza aero. I don't think it will look good on this car. Yeah, so we're not going to add Forza aero at all. Alright, so let's see what we've done here. So we went from 1,474 kilograms to 1,193 kilograms. Went from 290 horsepower to 459 horsepower. And went from a C class to an A class. It only cost 35,000, but I did own some of the parts already. So now, time for the paint. Right, so now onto the paint. Let's get started with it. So let's have a look at some of the stock options, and then I'm going to make a decision. I do have a color in mind that I think would look pretty good, but let's see what they've got first. Right, so if we look here at the custom colors, with the yellow, we got the blue, we got the white, all looking pretty nice actually. And I see here we've actually got two options for the paint. So for paint group 1, we are going to go with a nice custom color, I think. So let's fine tune this one a little bit. We're going to go and make it a little bit darker here. We are going to go down here and make this one a little bit darker as well. I think that is going to look real nice, like a nice dark green. We're going to go with a nice dark green, and then for the rim choice, for the paint group 1, we're going to make that black. We're going to leave a bit of silver on the outside of the rim, and then we're going to go to the calipers. For the calipers, I'm going to match body color. For the windows, we're going to make the windows black. And you know what? I think that is going to look real nice. So yeah, there we go. Oh, I forgot to check paint group 2 for this one. What is the paint group 2 actually? I don't actually see what it's changing the color of. Oh, so it's changing the color of the back part here, which actually looks pretty good the way it is. I think we're going to leave that just how it is with like that gray color. And there we go. The car is painted. Okay, I'm also going to go into the custom tuning here. I'm going to make the rear suspension a lot stiffer. I'm also going to raise the rear all the way up, and I'm going to put the front all the way down. So that way we can get a bit of a rake onto the car, like that old muscle car style. So let's have a look and see how that turned out. Let's jump into the Forza Vista and have a quick look before we go out onto the road. And there you can see that back is a little bit higher than the front. Not too sure about the white walls, but we're going to keep them for now. We've decided on that. Now time for that all-important test drive. So let's jump into the vehicle. Let's get it started and onto the road. Where are we going to start it? There we go. Alright, so let's take it out onto the road and do that test drive. So we got the car out in the sun and that dark green looking absolutely beautiful. Now let's go for that test drive. Woo! Car sounding incredible already. Much better than it did before. A lot more power. Oh, we just got overtaken by a Lamborghini. Oh, we're doing a Mustang thing. We almost did the Mustang thing. So let's go into the front so we can hear that supercharger. Woo! Handling not the best, but I mean it is a muscle car and I did change the suspension. Chasing down this Lambo in front, but overall, what an improvement on this vehicle. I'm very happy with the improvements that we've done. And it is an absolutely beautiful vehicle. Look at it rolling down the road. Excuse the driving. We'll go a little bit further, then we'll pull over. Alright guys, so there we have it. The Mustang from rust to riches. Let me know what you think about it in the chat. What color would you have painted it? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.